Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Throw in to start this game. Hits him on the out route. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
From the gun, Milrow. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They'll run the draw with Montgomery. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
A good draw play is like a great punt return. You just set the table and let your elite athlete do his job. Excellent job of selling the pass. The O-line got a body on a body. And these running backs at this level, they know how to make you pay defensively.
Come on, come on.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll pull his way in for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Ready. Go.
To the air, Milrow. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And that means 3rd down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
19 Lions. 60 by 6.
Throw here, 3rd down. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. That's going to be good for an LA first down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Ball's out. Smith lost it. And the Texans grab it. Only a little bit of a run after he recovered the fumble, but their offense is going to be happy as they take over possession. Well, that right there is exactly how you kill some momentum. An early setback, no doubt, but their first time out, fumbling it away in enemy territory, that's tough.
And such a bummer, right? Because the journey was going well. You script for success, you get that ball moving, and then you're right, you just lose all sorts of momentum. Got to recapture it the next time out.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Daniels from the pistol. He's on target, Watkins. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They get 27 on the play. It will be a first down, Texans.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Here we go. Set.
Running back sent in motion. Daniels on first down. The throw finds everything growing. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Hey, you like these results up first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Get up. Ready.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. It's inside the 10. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Stout all set to send this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard drive.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Buying some time right. Caught. Trey Tucker makes the play. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, with some of these guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Go. 70 Timberwolves. Get up.
They give up the gut to Montgomery. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
19 tight. 19 tight. 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Milrow from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
12 yards on the play. Leads to 3rd down and
1. Ready up.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready, ready.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Oh, boy. They cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
This is Ingram looking left side. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
You know, Kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Caught by his fullback behind the line. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes ended in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Ready. Hawk.
Firing quickly out of line, Daniels. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Getting set for 3rd and 4.
Ready. Cougar 19. Ready.
To throw again, it's Daniels. Pass brought in by Watson. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Houston.
First down.
When coaches discuss their favorite plays of a game, I guarantee you this one's going to be on it. Not just because of the catch, but because of the effort to go lay out and bring in an off-target throw.
Harris gets it on the draw. He's got it in the red zone. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans parlay the interception into points. Najee Harris, the touchdown.
Okay, you know what a run like that does for everybody? For the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense? It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again. And not expect a little trouble. We'll get explosive on the ground as well.
Stout all set to send this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Cut.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Finds a seam down the middle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Gain 15 there. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Viking 18. Ready.
On 1st down, they'll run with Montgomery. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. Our score, 14-0. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. That's complete to the back. David Montgomery. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
And that down the distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. But so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Got 1st down here from the 36.
Here we go.
Montgomery now up the middle. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Set. Bronco 80. Go.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Caught, that's Arian Smith. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
New set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
18 Cardinals. 70 Timberwolves.
From the red zone on 1st. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Ready.
Milrow throwing again now on 2nd down. Short pass brought in. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Complete to Arian Smith. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7.
Undercut. 70 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He completes it in traffic. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He's got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want.
And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Chargers make it a one-score game in the first half. Riley Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers took the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Chargers 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here comes Davis. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Come on.
They kick the running back in motion. Throwing on 1st down. Daniels. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Wide open down the field. And he has it. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 13-point lead. George Pickens the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Dicker on now for the PAT. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Stout all set to send this one away. Cowie now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Right up the gut. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That run may not have gotten you at first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Let's go now. Viking 8.
Throwing now, Milrow. To the right, he's got Teslam. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards. It picks up the 1st.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and the quarterback will find you again.
1st down from the 42.
Here we go. Bronco 80.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, the rough showing both individually and collectively continues with this run game. The fumble earlier, and now totally stuffed on that one.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
76.
From the gun, Milrow. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Texans take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
And what a huge bonus on top top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, or to put that opposing offense right back out there, still reeling from that interception.
From the gun, it's Daniels. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
Stout all set to send this one away. Cowing now on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. They left him wide open. It's complete. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. A pickup of 17, and that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Okay, ready?
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Let's go. 60 Bison.
From the gun, here's Akers. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
So when we come back, Brock, it's going to be 2nd and 8, so we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Throwing here, Milrow. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Trying to find his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Ready? Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. This one's caught. Smith has it. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Shotgun handoff to Akers. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Now it's Milrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was hoping to get it to Isaac to slow there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. Clock isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Houston calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Brings up fourth down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Punt formation.
Fourth down, we're going to see an incredible nickname, one of my favorites in the game, the Scottish Hammer, Jamie Gillen, on the punt. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And that's out. We're just waiting for the spots. They're going to say it cleared the sideline over top the 14. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. Play action now with Daniels. He's throwing deep to the left side. They connect on the deep shot. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. England's got another one. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up second and 4 at the 20.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. And he's got it. That's a layout for it, but touchdown. The Texans get more points to end a lopsided first half.
For the extra point.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for roughing the kicker. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. It's Bashard Smith now with the return. And that is a crunching hit that ends our opening half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. On the return, here comes Davis. Things going well so far. And it is there, but a very short field awaiting them. He's out on the opposing side of the field.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half, and that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Going to Harris to start the half. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Finding an aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Let's go.
Now Daniels off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Gets it downfield on target to Watson. And they get this down to the 28. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be a first down, Texans. Play fake here. Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that side.
This is Harris on 2nd down. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Stopped on that play by Danny Stutzman.
At the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
Let's go now. Mustang Knights.
3rd and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense. The wind was at a sail's cape, and it certainly helped that football fly true right down the middle. From that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
Cowie now on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. We give inside to Akers. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8.
Brings up second and 8.
Off the play fake, Milrow. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Not on the same page with his tight end. And things look tougher now with third and long.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Cook, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They'll air it out on third. That's taken in by Tucker. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. When you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Here we go, check. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On first down, they'll run. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up second and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Shotgun now for Milrow. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Ready.
Milrow from the gun. Escapes the pocket. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions, and now push them to fourth down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game, and failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Get it. Bronco, let's go.
Go play action here. It's Milrow. He's got the ball on the sideline. Ooh, difficult play, small gain, but it counts. First down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34.
Down.
Rolling back, it's the handoff. And he is stopped with authority there, but that's something later than they'd like as he gets a good bit in that first down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at him and go make a point.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
60 Eagles, 60.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Ready? 19, Tiger, 19.
Here's Milroe to throw. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions, and now push them to 4th down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
The kick by Patterson is good. And that's not going to do a ton against what is now a 28-point gap.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
Daniels from the pistol. Complete on the slant to Watson. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Trap alert. Ready, ready.
1st and 10, give to Harris. On the move, past the 40. Here he goes again. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. Najee Harris, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Texans grow their lead yet again. Stout all set to send this one away. Cowie now on the return. He dodged the tackle. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Watch the motion.
Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. Brought in by his backsman. The ball is loose. Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense. So following the fumble and the recovery, here comes 2nd and short. Plowing up the middle. And that short gain is enough for him to set it down.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. We'll get the 1st down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their 1st. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. We've set it downs from 37.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
1st down throw here from Milroe. Taken in by Fanning. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Ready.
Euro looking to throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Come on. Set. 70.
To the air on 3rd and long. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. The defense rallied. They responded. Forced a 4th down.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. And you just get the playoff. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Texans get it back on the final play of the quarter. A nice takeaway to end that 3rd quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the 4th. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At their 48-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Into the hands of Pickett. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Now a stoppage for an injured player. Oh, that's their playmaker, George Pickens, who's shaken up. Significant loss for their offense if this is serious. Now an inside handoff to Harris. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. They rip off a big chunk of field and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I'll tell you what, Jay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal. He's keeping it, gotta get it forward.
Here we go.
3rd and goal now as they try to pile on further.
70, Hawk 70. Ready.
It's a designed run for him. Well, I guess 3 isn't enough to pad the lead. They're pulling out all the stops. It's 4th and goal. Design run. Daniels will keep it. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's Akers up the middle. And that carry only gets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
The truth, Kate, I felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, well, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
Come on. Ready.
Running on 2nd with Montgomery. He gets a nice chunk, looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big deal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Third and short, it's Milrow. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, you've got a first down here. They got the interference call on third down, and that keeps this drive going with a new set of downs. Milrow with it on first. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That sack draws him in the wrong direction, Parker, ahead of their second down.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 6-yard line.
Let's go now. Go.
Now Akers. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Third and long. Here's Milrow. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Brought in at the 41. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
On the return, the Texans take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Ready? Liking. Hey.
Now we're on here with Blake Corum. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Texans nearing their 6th win this season. First down run netted them nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Corum again. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's away for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Texans set to punt.
In punt formation.
Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
L.A. bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
Gives him Montgomery to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops me for no gain on that first down play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Ready?
On 2nd down, it's Montgomery again. He's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. That's going to be good for an L.A. first down.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up first with some room to spare.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Ready? Bronco 80.
So it's a win for the Texans.